its security partners coordinating efforts against the Islamic State group may be one step closer to achieving their objectives. Countering the threats militants pose has seen an intelligence sharing center establish itself in the heart of Iraq's capital, now being used as a launchpad for targeting IS positions. The security cell, which has been operational for the past week, is said to be staffed by Russian, Iranian, and Syrian generals, and its founding confirms the expansion of Russia's sphere of influence across the Middle East. Shia politician Hakim Zamili told Reuters that each country had presented 6 staff members to expand moves and to counter gains made by the militant group. Optimism in spite of the circumstances is on the rise, but as are America's fears over Russia's ability to secure a permanent military foothold in a region where it has long exercised power. The announcement has emerged alongside the government's latest offensive in oil-rich Beiji, 90 miles away from Mosul, which slid into Islamic State hands last year. Iraqi security forces are said to have encircled the city of Ramadi in past weeks, preparing to push back ISIS as Operation Retake Salahuddin began on Tuesday. Baghdad-based US Colonel Steve Warren reassured Pentagon that Iraqi forces are moving as rapidly as possible. While Iraq's 4-way partnership has paved the way for a new military alliance, it remains unclear whether Russia and America can successfully lay their differences aside. Talks of a possible $6 billion bond that the Iraqi government has sought after have prematurely ended. Rising interest rates, the cited reason expressed by the country's finance minister, Minister Azabari, was the fear that investors warned of during initial discussions. The desire to enter the international bond market was to enable Iraq to regain financial autonomy in a particularly volatile economic climate. Its oil sector has been hard hit by raging conflict, causing irreparable harm to one of its key refineries in Beiji, which has meant that economic growth has slumped even deeper. Oil prices in the last year alone have more than halved, only to contribute to the country's national debt, which the war against ISIS has taken to new heights. These are the facts inhibiting investment that many believe would otherwise facilitate economic recovery. One question which does keep resurfacing is how likely are investors to lend their billions to a state mired by failures? As military spending skyrockets and as oil prices steadily shrink, raising needed funds is becoming less feasible by the day. 4 months ago, the World Bank assured state officials that loans totalizing at nearly $2 billion would be available to the country. Potential loans from the International Monetary Fund should also come as no surprise if the Iraqi government were to extend its hand. The crude predicament for now has placed the bond issue on hold, and as much as it is needed by the government, it is uncertain when these plans may again resume.